What if I told you that your focus is the single most valuable currency you have? Not your time, not even your money. Because without focus, time gets wasted and money gets lost. Think about it. You can have 12 hours in a day, but if you spend them scattered, distracted, and constantly switching tasks, you'll end up with almost nothing to show for it. But give someone else 4 deeply focused hours, and they'll accomplish more in one morning than most people do all week. That's the power of focus. In today's world, where constant pings, scrolls, and distractions dominate, mastering your focus is like having a superpower. And in this video, I'm going to share science-backed strategies and timeless wisdom that will help you cut through the noise, train your brain, and finally take control of your attention. Stick around until the end, because I'll also share a focus blueprint, an action plan you can start using today that will completely change the way you approach your goals. First, let's get honest. Focus feels impossible because your brain is under attack. Every app, every ad, every headline, they're designed to hijack your attention. Tech companies literally hire neuroscientists to make notifications addictive. Did you know the average person checks their phone 96 times a day? That's once every 10 minutes. And here's the real problem. Every time you switch tasks, say you're working, then suddenly check Instagram, it takes your brain around 23 minutes to fully regain deep focus. Imagine pouring water into a bucket full of holes. You never actually fill it. This isn't your fault. The system is rigged to keep you distracted. But here's the good news. Once you realize this, you can fight back. Focus isn't broken, it's stolen. And today, we're going to reclaim it. Here's the mindset shift that changes everything. Focus isn't a talent, it's a muscle. And like any muscle, it gets stronger the more you train it. Too often people say, I'm just not good at concentrating. But that's like saying, I can't run after jogging for 30 seconds. Of course you can. Your endurance just isn't built yet. Think of your attention span like lifting weights. At first, you might only hold focus for 5 minutes before your brain starts wandering. That's fine. That's your warm-up. Each time you bring your focus back, whether it's during work, reading, or meditation, you're doing a mental push-up. Let me give you an example. Tiger Woods once said he practiced hitting the same shot for hours until he could do it perfectly under any condition. That's focus. He wasn't born with it. He trained it, repetition after repetition. You can do the same, no matter your field. Now, let's get practical. How do we train our focus every single day? The single task rule. There's an old proverb, he who chases 2 rabbits catches none. Multitasking is a myth. When you write an email while scrolling through TikTok, your brain doesn't do both. It rapidly switches, draining energy. Instead, pick one rabbit, one task, and chase it until it's caught. That's how progress is made. The 25-5 focus sprint. Pomodoro with intensity. Work in 25-minute blocks, then rest for 5 minutes. But here's the key. Make those 25 minutes sacred. Phone away, tabs closed, notifications silenced. Treat it like a sprint, short, intense, and fully present. You'll be shocked at how much you get done when your brain knows it only has one job. Build your focus fortress. Don't rely on willpower, it's fragile. Build an environment that protects you. That might mean turning off all notifications, putting your phone in another room, or using apps that block distracting sites. Think of it like building walls around your attention. Because the fewer temptations around you, the stronger your focus becomes. Strategy 4, the daily mind dump. Your brain is like a browser with 50 tabs open. No wonder it feels slow. Each morning, take 5 minutes to write down everything on your mind. Tasks, worries, ideas. Once it's on paper, your brain relaxes, knowing it doesn't have to hold everything at once. This frees up mental space for focus. Strategy 5, train your mind with meditation. Meditation isn't about emptying your mind, it's about training your attention. Even 5 minutes a day of focusing on your breath is like a workout for your prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for concentration. Over time, this literally rewires your brain for focus. That's why CEOs, athletes, and even Navy SEALs use meditation. It's not spiritual fluff, it's mental conditioning. When you combine these daily habits, you'll notice something amazing. Distractions lose their power. Instead of feeling pulled in 1,000 directions, you'll feel centered, sharp, and in control. Daily habits are powerful, but let's zoom out. How do you build focus that lasts for life? Strategy 6. Design your energy around focus. Focus isn't just mental, it's physical. You can't concentrate if you're exhausted, dehydrated, or running on junk food. Sleep at least 7 hours, hydrate, and fuel your brain with nutrients. Protecting your body is protecting your focus. Strategy 7. Purpose over pressure. Here's something people overlook. Focus flows naturally when you're working on something meaningful. If your work feels pointless, you'll always reach for distractions. But when you tie your task to a deeper why, suddenly focus feels effortless. For example, a writer struggling to finish a book might ask, who will this book help? Who's waiting for these words? That purpose pulls them forward. Strategy 8. The art of saying no. Focus requires sacrifice. Every time you say yes to something unimportant, you're saying no to your goals. Protect your calendar like it's sacred. Warren Buffett once said, "The difference between successful people and very successful people is that very successful people say no to almost everything." That's how they protect their focus. Let's put all of this into a simple blueprint you can start using today. Morning mind dump. Free your brain from mental clutter. Single task rule. Focus on one priority at a time. Focus sprints. 25 minutes on, 5 minutes off. Build your fortress. Eliminate temptations before they happen. Train daily. Meditation, journaling, or any attention exercise. Protect your energy, sleep, nutrition, and movement. Live your why. Tie every task to your bigger purpose. Follow this blueprint, and within weeks, you'll notice something incredible. Distractions won't control you anymore. You'll control them. You'll sit down to work and feel locked in, sharp, and unstoppable. Remember, focus is your superpower. In a world screaming for your attention, mastering it makes you unstoppable. Don't let your mind be hijacked. Train it, protect it, master it. If this video gave you value, hit that like button, subscribe for more, and share it with someone who needs to take back their focus today. Until next time, stay sharp, stay focused, and keep building the life you were meant to live.